Parker.
She loved to sing and dance. She was a blessing. And now she's an angel gone.
But vanished again.
Everybody loved her, although she had been missing, but she didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam, and I'm back again with another video, man. I just want to tell all my supporters out there that's rocking with the channel that I hope that everything is going y'all way during y'all day, and I hope that everything is going good in y'all life. And if it isn't, just give it a little time, and I promise you it will go through for you. Just keep on trying and stay motivated. And yeah, that's to everybody that's supporting the channel and reciprocates the energy back to me. But it is what it is. Let's go to get into the video. So another thing I want to say before we get into this, I want to say RIP to Amiris Parker. She was 15 years old. And one of the things that I really don't like about this whole situation is that they keep on classifying this as a relationship. This wasn't a relationship. I don't give a damn what nobody say, how you try to twist it and turn it. She was too young to actually even know what was going on. Her brain wasn't even fully developed to understand what a relationship is with a man. You know, well, he's not even a man, a dude. He was 24 years old. His name is Joshua Williams. Now, he has a prior, history. And his history ain't no mystery. You can look it up and you can check it out and find out everything you want to about him. He has been in trouble for the same thing basically numerous times. She passed away because he choked. And the situation and the circumstances around this is just crazy in my opinion. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, but one thing I'm not gonna do is blame the mother, because she did do her part as much as possible. I know some of y'all will and y'all don't give a damn about that, but I'm just gonna keep it real on my end. And there's certain things I gotta say and word a certain way, because I gotta preside over these stories the correct way. But basically, long story short, the mother has been filing missing persons reports on her daughter numerous times. So with that being said, she has been running away. And when the child is consistently running away and she has somebody that's been an enabler, which is the dude, yeah, she's going to continue doing that. When people get around these ages, man, they get the smell of themselves, figuratively speaking, and they get the, want to deal with older dudes and stuff like that, which is just crazy in my opinion, but it's just life. Another thing that I want to say is that, he should be done the exact same way. They found the necklace lodged into her skin. It was pierced, he choked much. And I gotta blur out a lot of words and I gotta say certain things a certain way, but y'all should be able to pick up what I'm putting down when I say certain things. He crushed, certain things in her throat and stuff like that as he was on her. And it's just a crazy situation, man. The mother actually went to go pick up the daughter from his house one time, but the other time she didn't get a chance to make it because it was basically over. The daughter was how can I put this, I guess she was being rebellious. She was trying not to do what her parents were saying. And that's my personal opinion, because if her mother and father or whoever is involved with this situation called in and tried to go ahead and do missing police reports and stuff like that, yeah, she wasn't doing what she needed to do. And that's what children do. I know a lot of y'all gonna have a lot to say about her, but I don't talk bad about children. That's just how I am over here. Now, she went to go pick up from school, and she wasn't at school, and that's how she was able to verify that she wasn't there. Now listen, that she was missing. Now listen, the dude, he's so stupid. He went straight to Google and looked up 50 different searches on how to get away with this type of crime, which is crazy in my opinion. But all the dumb criminals are meant to be caught, in my opinion. I always say that, and I'm always gonna continue believing in that. When you being stupid and dumb and just doing crazy stuff, it's bound to come back on you full fold, But anyway it go, we're finna get into the story. It's certain details I left out, that way y'all can go ahead and watch the video and get some of these details. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I don't want to blame the mother, because the mother was trying to do her part as much as she could. We don't know what's going on in their household, so I kind of don't want to put that, I don't want to put their household down. But I will say this though, she was failed. And for these people to keep on saying that this relationship is crazy to me. But other than that, man, I done see what I had to say. I done broke it down to y'all till it was minute. But now it's time to get into the intriguing details. And I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Let's get into it.
The mother of 15-year-old Amiris Parker searches for answers tonight. Her daughter vanished from home last month, and this week she was found murdered. She was located in a home on the 7200 block of South Phillips Avenue in South Shore. Tonight, NBC5's V. Wynn spoke with her heartbroken family.
A shining bright star, an angel. She was truly a gift from God.
You can feel her grief and anguish as Johanna Clark breaks down just thinking about her beloved daughter, 15-year-old Annalise Parker.
She loved to sing and dance. She was a blessing. And now she's an angel gone.
The sophomore at CICS Longwood High School was reported missing on November 26. Family says she returned home Monday, but vanished again.
Everybody loves her, although she had been missing, but she didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve this.
Tragically, her body was found Tuesday night at a home near 73rd and Phillips. Neighbors told police they heard people arguing and called 911. Officers showed up and found Parker's.
Listen to me strong. That was somebody's baby. Do you have children? Do you have a daughter?
Tonight, crisis responder Andrew Holmes canvassed the neighborhood,
For this young lady that lost her life.
passing out flyers. He and others went door to door, car to car,
Go ahead, put that one up.
trying to get new tips in her case.
We know that you bragged about it. You've said something. You told somebody something.
As Clark prepares to bury her daughter, she prays justice will be served.
The person that did this, you need to just give it up because God got you, gonna get you anyway.
A $1,000 reward is being offered to anyone with information leading to an arrest and conviction of the person responsible. If you have any information, you can submit an anonymous tip to cpdtips.com or call 1-800-YOU-TELL-US.
Now listen, that right there was, the initial emotions and things like that. Just the initial situation being put into motion. Now y'all know when I bring y'all certain videos, I give y'all a sequence of events. So there was the beginning, we're gonna go ahead and get it to the middle and to the end. And some of the details will be cut out. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, but I'll say it to where majority of y'all can understand exactly what's going on. But let's get back into it.
The man is now charged in the strangulation of a 15-year-old girl. 24-year-old Joshua Williams was in court today. He is accused of 15-year-old Annalise Parker. She was found in the South Shore apartment building last week and had been reported missing since August 31st. August 31st. In court today, prosecutors said Williams and Parker had been dating and that Williams had been keeping Parker at an apartment. Police found 50 searches on Williams' phone related to strangulation in Parker's name. Police in Colorado already had a warrant out for Williams related to another strangulation.
Charges of strangulation of a 15-year-old girl in the South Shore neighborhood. Joshua Williams faces a detention hearing today after his arrest Saturday near Damon and Maypole. Chicago police say he is the man who 15-year-old Annalise Parker. Her body was found last Tuesday in an apartment building near 72nd and Phillips. Williams faces one count of a first-degree murder and also a count of being a fugitive from justice.
Now I want to go to the story of a teen girl found last week. The man accused of strangling her appeared in court today. Lexi Suter was there. She has more on the story.
1 week ago, 15-year-old Annalise Parker was found in her boyfriend's home in the South Shore neighborhood. Now today, we're learning the devastating details behind the crime. Prosecutors say Parker was dating her alleged killer, 24-year-old Joshua Williams, and last week Parker had called her mother multiple times to pick her up from Williams' home, to which her mother was successful once. She told her mom she had to escape, while Williams thought she was in the bathroom. But when her mother left their home to run an errand, Parker went back to Williams. It was that day, December 12th, she would later be found. Neighbors in the apartment complex reported hearing the couple fighting. Then around 7 o'clock that night, Williams called his friend for help, who then called 911. Parker was found partially covered by a blanket in a closet, her neck and face red and covered in cuts, and a necklace lodged in her throat. The medical examiner determined the girl's windpipe was crushed. The defense says Williams is not at fault and that he woke up with Parker unresponsive, so he called his friend out of fear. But the prosecution says they have the evidence to prove otherwise.
Now, he just a slow fucker. Just slow as hell. Look what he said. He woke up and she was like this. Come on now, my nigga. I gotta watch what I'm saying. Come on now, bro. You tripping. You really tripping, you dumb fool. Well, I ain't gotta watch nothing, man. For F, cuz he really wrong. He out of line for doing that to a damn child, bro. It's so crazy that you can get so possessed behind a child. How can you even have a lust for them? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. It's just crazy to me. I just don't get it. And then for somebody to be 24 to want somebody 15, just think about that. Like, come on now, cuz you tripping, bro. You are tripping. And then I know the age limit is like 17 to 18 in most places. Why you just can't wait until then at least? But anyway it go, you know, being at a certain mental capacity, you're not gonna want to deal with nobody younger. So it is what it is. But this right here just enhances this all the way to me, and I feel like it should be nothing to talk about. He should be instantly taken care of, and they should let the mother do exactly what he did to the daughter. I think that they should take turns doing stuff to him to go ahead and get this stuff finished and done with. And y'all know exactly what the hell I'm saying when I say what I say. But let's get back into the video.
A video of him touching her body in 50+ internet searches on his phone, researching things like strangulation.
The judge calls this case a brutal murder, and because of the details, says he is keeping Williams behind bars until his next hearing, set for January.
What was described in court today was a brutal murder involving a 24-year-old man and his 15-year-old girlfriend. After hearing the details of what allegedly happened on December 12th, the judge decided to keep the defendant in jail until his next court date.
Days before 15-year-old Amarise Parker was found, she had called her mother to pick her up at her boyfriend's South Shore apartment after she says he refused to let her leave. Her mother did pick her up, but Parker eventually returned to 24-year-old Joshua Williams' home on December 11th. According to court documents, neighbors reported hearing arguing that night. The next day, Williams called his cousin and a friend, saying Parker wouldn't wake up. They called 911, and paramedics found Parker dead from asphyxiation and strangulation, later finding a necklace lodged in her cuts and scratches on her neck, and her windpipe crushed. Court documents state Williams' Google history shows more than 50 searches relating to including how to explain an asphyxiation death and the penalty for murder. Given the evidence and Williams' criminal history of another person in Colorado, the judge decided to keep the defendant detained until his next court date.
And his next court date is January 10th. After this case is resolved here in Chicago, he will then be extradited to Colorado to face charges there.
I hate that they waste so much money on these type of people. They should be instantly taken out, in my opinion. You know, it shouldn't be no due process, no court process, none of that shit. If they can be out here taking lives willingly and freely and nonchalantly, they should go ahead and get their life taken as well. You know, accidents happen and stuff like that, but this wasn't an accident. You can tell that this boy got some mental issues. He a slow fucker. He weird. He's possessive. He's all of the below, you know. And I feel like that anybody that's associated with a person like this and don't try to do nothing about it, they are enablers, you know. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on with the mother and everybody else that's around them, but I'm pretty sure that they did exactly what they could do as much as possible, like I said. But it's kind of hard to find somebody if you don't know exactly where they at, or if they're being hidden and things like that, you know. But overall, man, I done said what I had to say. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this, and I will give y'all an update when it does come to fruition. But other than that, man, I want to know your thoughts and opinions, and I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.